Hi, so I'm making this video kind of as a challenge, I guess, to other animal lovers. Just as an encouragement to do things for your animals and not necessarily for your own happiness all the time. It's kind of hard to do, but for example, today I am taking apart these earrings that I just spent hours making like 2 weeks ago. We went to the Mall of America, and there's a wonderful shop there called Lotus Beads. If you're in the area, I highly recommend it. Obviously, I'm nowhere near being sponsored by anyone, so I'm not being sponsored by them. But Lotus Beads, and they have all kinds of stuff from all over the world. Well, they have snake bones there, and I actually bought this, which is a snake spine skeleton. I hope that the quality is decent on this video, but these are actual real snake vertebrae, and this was originally a bracelet, probably meant for men, and then I cut it apart, and I actually took two of the vertebrae off of it because I didn't feel like I needed to use all of them for the necklace, and I thought, oh, I'll make a matching earring set, which turned out really great. I love it. Slytherin vibes all the way, and I've been wanting, let me see if I can turn this so you can really see the detail. It's just a really beautiful little charm, um, snake charm that I got there for, I think it was like 60 cents. I got two of these little guys, and decided I was going to make my snake earrings, which I have been wanting for so long. It's remarkably hard to find snake jewelry that is silver, and I prefer to wear silver. It matches more of my stuff. But anyway, I was super excited because I thought, oh, now I'll have really cool snake earrings. So I made the necklace, I made the earrings, and then I got Lucy out, and I was holding him, and he did not like that these were real bones, and he could tell, and he was totally stressed out, and I felt awful. I have another video of that little experience. We were doing the dishes together in it, and he just freaked out. He did not, he was just sniffing both of these bones very intently. So then I thought, oh great, poor thing. Like, I took it off right away. He was clearly upset, so I took off the jewelry. And I thought, well, I just won't wear this jewelry when I'm holding my snakes. The problem is, I hold my snakes every other day at least, and it's just hard to remember to take everything off. And I just really wanted to be able to wear snake earrings, you know, without thinking about having to take them off all the time, and having them on when I'm holding my snakes. I'm kind of wearing them because they go around my neck sometimes, or Lucy does. Wadjet's too small, but anyway, all that to say, I made these snake earrings to wear them, and now I really can't wear them very much, so I am actually going to take them apart and make them into different earrings without the vertebra in them. The necklace, obviously, I'll just not wear when I'm holding the snakes, but I'm so bummed because I really like how they look, and um, really proud of the work I did. It's even got like a little bead in the top kind of hold it in place, and twisted the wire, did all of that. But I'm going to have to try to remake these into something without that. And I don't have a lot of bead options, but I got to do it because it's not okay for my babies to have to smell that. And then the other thing is, I assumed, like this shop gets stuff from all over the world. I've asked them before if they know where their beads and their antlers, bone, all of that stuff comes from, and they get it from all over the world. So the people who work in the store at least do not know where everything comes from. And I started getting curious. I figured that this was probably something that came from Africa, probably something that had died and naturally died. And then I got more curious about what kind of snake it was after Lucy had such a strong reaction to it, because I thought that's kind of strange that he would be able to identify this snake, because it looks like to me that's a pretty thick skeleton for a python. So I was thinking, oh yeah, I'm doing tattoo ideas right now. I was thinking that this might be something, a bigger snake, maybe even a cobra, because he was so terrified of it. So I went on Etsy, because I know on Etsy they sell this kind of stuff too, almost exactly the same stuff, and it looks like it's the same kind of snake bones. So I wrote to an Etsy seller and I said, hey, do you happen to know what kind of snake this belongs to and where you get them from? And they said, yeah, it's python and it's farmed. So if I had known that this is probably a farmed animal, I would not have bought it. I don't know how, I would have known for sure, because like I said, the people at the store don't know really where things come from, but I just thought that was a good thing to let you guys know too, in case you are ever thinking about getting something like this, that it probably is a farmed animal that was raised to be killed, to be made into jewelry, which, I don't even really feel good about gator farms, so, I love reptiles, so it's kind of hard for me to feel good about something that's being killed just for that. If it's something where all the parts of the animal were used and it was a necessary thing to feed people or something like that, I understand that. I'm not against hunting. I'm against trophy hunting, but I'm not against hunting for food in an ethical way. But given that these were farmed, I probably, as much as I really like them, I wouldn't have bought them. Would have been tempted, but I wouldn't have bought them. So, yeah, just little thing I learned. But, I'm also not going to, now that I have bought them, not wear them, because I feel like that's dishonoring to the animal, too. You don't want to just take something and then not use it just because maybe people will misunderstand. Maybe it's, if people have questions, I can tell them about this. So anyway, all that to say, oh my god, this is a long video. I am redoing my jewelry for my snakes. And that's not really a big deal. It's just kind of a big deal for me because I really liked how these turned out. But I love my snakes and I don't want them to feel like, oh yeah, so that was the other thing, is when I found out that it was python, I was really horrified, because I was like, oh my gosh, no wonder he recognized it, Like, it could have been a kind of snake that, it could even be some kind of a ball python from Africa, because they're very plentiful over there, and I imagine that a lot of the things that they get in that store are from Africa. So, yeah, I just feel really bad, because basically it was the equivalent of, like, in my situation, it would have been like being held by mom, like a mother figure, and then one day she's wearing a human skeleton around her neck and skulls from her ears or something, that he looked at me, he smelled the stuff, and then he kind of like put his face up against me and was looking at me like, is this who you really are? I know it sounds like projection, but it really was pretty fascinating behavior, and very, very particular behavior that was dramatic. So I've just, it's the only thing I know how to do with that, is to interpret it that way. But anyway, all that to say, I'll show you the earrings, I guess, when I revamp them, and we'll see if Lucy has any response to them. I'm sure he won't, so gotta do it though. Anyway.